After dancing yesterday, we're ready to
That
take
was very nice.
off the wall to a world of pure imagination. In President Biden's world, there seems to be an unlimited imaginary money supply to spend billions on things the federal government just cannot afford.
It comes from the money tree, Will.
Of course.
Absolutely. Let's go off the wall and take a look at some of the real world price tags in Biden's money factory. If you're like us, you've mostly lost track of the amount of bills and the amount of money being spent. So let's break down a few different aspects. First, the border. So they're not spending money on a border wall. We know that. But they did attempt to tell us, again, to stay in fantasy land, that they're addressing root causes. Well, $300 million have gone to something called the Central America Local. It's a community program meant to address root causes in those places. But, Will, it's not even just $300 million.
No, because it doesn't include this money here that is scheduled to be sent to El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras to fight COVID-19.
To fight COVID.
While it isn't on this wall, it's worth pointing out that the cost of illegal immigration projected over the number of illegal immigrants that's come to the United States is now more than it would have cost to build the border wall.
That's exactly right, a laughably both high and low amount of money when you consider the fact that our immigration illegally has skyrocketed. Yet they want to tell us in a Willy Wonka type of way, we're addressing it with root causes with this pile of cash we're sending to Central America as more and more people leave those places and invade our country.
But this is the real hard number for now with that golden ticket of imaginary money that's being spent. Ticket number 2 comes to you in the form of electrical vehicles for everyone, $900 million for EVs. This is part of course, the $1 trillion infrastructure law that was passed, last November. $900 million, Pete, is going to get you a lot of charging stations.
Absolutely. So a lot of times you got to pass it. Remember, Nancy Pelosi famously said you pass the bill so you can find out what's in it. This is from that infrastructure law long since passed. But now we're finding out they want 500,000 charging stations across the U.S. paid for by taxpayer dollars. This, as states like California are saying, in the future, you can't even produce a gas-powered car. But this number here is still a little high, Will. It doesn't feel like a lot of people are going to be jumping on those charging stations.
That may be high, but we're in the child's play wing of Willy Wonka's money factory right now. We're dealing in millions. Let's step into the chocolate factory's billion-dollar wing, where we have $15.2 billion that's been spent since Joe Biden took office to help Ukraine.
That's right. And when you consider the recruiting challenges we have in our own military, some of the readiness shortages that we have, a lot of question marks about the efficacy of this $15 billion, where it's going when it lands in Ukraine, and whether it will create an outcome that is beneficial to the United States of America. No real clear end state yet in that battle, but they're happy to keep pumping money at it. $15.2 billion.
We're in the B's.
Yeah. Now
remember in Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory when the kid keeps eating the candy and he blows up and gets all blue, and then I think he pops eventually. Warning, we're headed in that direction because now it's $500 billion in golden tickets, of course, to forgive student loans.
Yeah, you remember this one, the utterly and completely unfair announcement where they say everyone who didn't go to college and worked hard for a living and decided not to take on a bunch of debt gets to pay more taxes so that they pay for loan forgiveness for people who decided to take on loans they couldn't pay for. $500 billion. In fact, this is probably a low estimate from many places we've heard as well. It could be even higher. So I don't know where that money comes from, but it's a golden ticket, Will. Just
golden ticket. You saw me do this earlier on the infrastructure bill. Now get out your big quotation marks. The Inflation Reduction
number's smaller.
Act. Oh, we dropped by $1 billion on this golden ticket for inflation reduction. $499 billion of it on climate, energy, and healthcare spending and tax credit.
This is the Inflation Reduction Act, which won't reduce inflation and isn't about inflation. It's actually a gigantic climate scheme bill that's going to be paid for through corporate taxes, through 78,000 new IRS employees, changes in drug prices and fees. But this was the Green New Deal wrapped up as something that was supposed to address inflation and, of course, will instead, because you print too many golden tickets, Will.
Yeah.
Do they lose value over time?
I don't know. Is it like printing money?
How many golden tickets were there in Willy Wonka? Were there 5, I think?
I think there were 5.
I think 5, right? But if you had 500 golden tickets, it wouldn't be that cool to go see Willy Wonka's factory after time because everybody's able to go. Maybe 5,000, maybe 500,000.
Maybe 500 billion.
Maybe 500 billion, maybe 499 billion. Maybe it starts to lose value and things start to get more expensive.
Yeah. Maybe there is a money tree. Maybe it's a money printing press.
Maybe we're in recession.
Maybe it's all imaginary.
Maybe.
There is your Willy Wonka's tour to Joe Biden's money factory.
Looks pretty good.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.